whole week. Yet another example of the liberal elite's misplaced priorities. While American kids suffer from the consequences of lockdowns, Randi Weingarten is bizarrely showing up where? In Ukraine. The president of the nation's second largest teachers union jetting off to the war-torn country after an invite from a Ukrainian teachers union, tweeting that she was going to assess the damage left over after Russian airstrikes, even though I'm pretty sure she has no training to do that whatsoever. So let me get this straight. Classrooms were too dangerous for teachers to go into for the past 2 years, but a war zone is not off limits?
So our trip of solidarity and bearing witness is probably more important today than it was when we planned it. And so the schools are closed. Children are learning remotely or in bunkers right now. But the union leadership wants to meet with us, and we want to meet with them, and so we're on our way to Lvov.
Dana, from a communications perspective, does this make a lot of sense?
Well, first of all, it's leave, not Lviv.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, it does not make sense. I'll let Jessica try to defend it and see how she does. Just kidding, just kidding. We have been saying that education is going to be an issue in the midterms. This is the year of the parent, and we had suggested that Democrats distance themselves from somebody like Randi Weingarten. Now, sending her to Ukraine might have been a little bit of a step too far, but this is one of the things that has happened to somebody like a Tim Ryan in Ohio. So the Democrats are saying their position, and one of the reasons I think Tulsi Gabbard wanted to leave the party, is that you're either for all of the things that the Democrats stand for, or you can't be with us. And if you say, well, the teachers union seem to have too much power, or I think that I don't like this little bit or this little bit, all of a sudden you're then ostracized. Tim Ryan in Ohio, he's run a pretty competitive race against J.D. Vance, but J.D. Vance is pulling away. And partly I think it's because the Democrats will not put any resources into Ohio. And education is definitely on the ballot there in Ohio, in all of these swing states. It is not on the ballot in Ukraine.
I think if you oversee 2 straight years of plummeting test scores, you definitely leave the country, Greg.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, she says she's there to assess the damage. Why don't you assess the damage here, the damage you created? Ukraine needs a battleship, not a battle axe, a sexist would say. But this is a really weird trend, right? She must have a PR consultant that they paid for. If you want to burnish your public persona, go to Ukraine. Yeah. They did this with celebrities like Ben Stiller and Sean Penn, and then guess who went there? Chris Cuomo.
Well, the Five, I think, is doing a show from Ukraine
Yeah,
later.
exactly. Yeah. Yes, I'm not going to be there. But anyway, but she's a shamelessly incompetent bureaucrat. She's out for herself. Go to Ukraine. It's kind of like the new version of going to Cuba. Remember people were going to Cuba and doing their vacation or their honeymoon there? The point is, what we've been saying for a year, the head of the teachers union isn't in it for the teachers and isn't in it for the kids. It's in it for herself. And this is obvious because this helps no one but herself. And it was so stupid. I can't believe she's a teacher.
I bet you didn't know this, Judge, but this is Randi's second time in Ukraine this year.
Why are so many Democrats going to Ukraine? Why do we send so much money there and all the Democrats show up in Ukraine? That's just a question I'm throwing out there.
Well, do you have an answer?
Why don't you figure it out? Because you're a Democrat. Well, look, she's going there allegedly to bear witness to schools being closed and the kids and areas that are being bombed, kids are being killed. She wants to assess the remote learning of kids living under buildings and in bunkers. That's bunk. Yeah. I'm telling you, it is bunk. So there's another reason she's heading to the border to assess the situation of the Russian attempt to frighten civilians and the effect on children. I mean, I'm just going to repeat what Greg said. Why aren't you worried about American children who have lost more ground in the last 30 years compared to in the last 2 years than in the last 30 years? Our own schools are understaffed. You've got billions of dollars. You can't even put air conditioning in, let alone create a safe environment during COVID. I'm just disgusted with them all. I'm disgusted with this elitist thinking that I, Randi Weingarten, head of the United Federation of Teachers, need to go to Europe to assess the Russians' impact on children there. Are there any children there?
This would be like if Governor Ron DeSantis, after Hurricane Ian hit, went to Puerto Rico to assess the damage in Puerto Rico. Why doesn't he just stay in his country and fix it?
Randi Weingarten?
Yes. Yeah. Why is she in Ukraine? That is the question.
You said he. I got confused.
It was an analogy.
Did you misgender her?
Stop. So first of all,
Randi with an I. Is it?
Yes.
It's not just Democrats that are in Ukraine. There have been a number of bipartisan delegations, and some of the most fervent supporters of what we're doing in Ukraine are Republicans, putting that out there. So the invitation came in from the Ukrainian Teachers Union, and I think this is what...
Did you go to every
I'm
party
not
you're
done.
invited to?
No.
Okay, so she doesn't
Are the
either.
Ukrainian teachers
Can I
teaching?
finish? Just let me finish the sentence. I think that a video address for this kind of thing would have done at this point. School is in session. It's also very different than if, you're going to go whenever she went before. I don't know if it was over the summer, but kids are back in school. It's been about a month now. We obviously have a lot of work to do. The literacy scores were terrible. We have funding issues, but we also have all of this money that came in through the American Rescue Act that needs to be allocated and spent properly. It obviously looks terrible, and we're already seeing the impact of this on the Nevada governor's race. So one of the biggest independent teachers unions that had endorsed the Democratic governor in the last election is now not endorsing anybody. And it's because apparently nothing was done after the negative effects of COVID. That's a very big deal.
Didn't we also spot her at that James Taylor concert at the White House?
Yes.
I mean, she just goes to everything.
Yeah.
She goes to everything.
She's got a full dance card.
She does. She does.
I bet
She
you
can't dance. We'll be right back. A mob of angry liberal college students shutting down a Republican senator on campus.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.